So I'm in Scotland attending the Castle seminar. If you've been following me, you know. So I want to make a few videos just for my fans on YouTube. Of course, you know Dan Peña, the $50 billion man, well, soon to be the $1 trillion man, has been my mentor for over a decade now, 10 years. And it's interesting, this is a gym where we could work out if we want to, but every single day we're exhausted. We go from 9 a.m. to like 10 p.m. when we have assignments, so every day it's pretty intense. Now you see the boxing ring here. In one of the days where Dan is voluntary, right? You can join and say, hey, you know what? I want to box with other attendees. And how this came to be is actually some from the previous Castle seminar. Some of those guys were actually getting into fights. So Dan was thinking, okay, you guys want to fucking fight? Let's fight. So now we could fight in the ring. For some people that don't have a lot of boxing experience or martial art experience, it's also about facing your fears, right? That what happens if you punch someone, or what happens if someone punches you, then what do you do? And it ties in with a lot of what we talk about in the last few days at the Castle. That is the fear of failure or fear of success. For some people, it's fear of success, that we're so afraid. But you think about fear of failure, what it really is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Because even if you fail at something, you still learn something from it. Right? No one could take that experience away from you. So a lot of that is this mental bullshit that we have, that we are so afraid, oh, I don't know, what if it doesn't work, right? That's not a very empowering question, right? What if I don't know, how would people think of me, right? What if I lose money, right? What if my business doesn't take off? Like a lot of what ifs, and the reality is most of those things don't actually happen. It's this programming, this belief that we have, that we don't believe that it's gonna work. And guess what? If you don't believe it's gonna work, what happens? It doesn't fucking work. It just doesn't. So this is a good exercise where we do, and you face your fear. It's not about boxing, it's not about punching somebody. It's about getting out of your comfort zone. That's something you don't normally do. And when you can do a little bit of that, then you may be saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I could do more. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's possible. It's possible that I could do this. Doesn't matter what your goals are. And then you expand your comfort zone, and you expand your comfort zone, right? So fear of failures, fear of success, fear of the unknown, don't know what happens. You know what it's like to struggle, but you do not know what it's like to succeed. You don't know how would people view you. And people would view you differently. And you'll get haters just like I do. You'll get fucking trolls just like I do, because people are fucking jealous. They envy you. They wish that they could do what you do. You're gonna get all of that and more. Maybe your family and friends, they don't want to talk to you anymore. It's all part of it. It is all part of it, because that's the world that we live in. Or as in Dan's term, we are fucked, right? The world's so fucked up. But don't let that stop you from pursuing your goals, your passion, your dreams, whatever they might be, right? So comment below if you want to see more of these videos. I'll make a few more for you.